it's Dani Fish. This is my last video in this apartment. As you can see, there is nothing left but my bed and like a chair, and that's it. We outie. This is also the last recipe in January, so we are doing one final healthy alternative recipe that you guys have actually asked for on multiple occasions. We are making avocado ice cream. It's avocado! Thanks! Since that video came out, I don't know how many years ago, of that kid opening up an avocado for Christmas and being like incredibly appreciative of the avocado, I cannot not say that in my head every time I think of avocado. This is the only recipe this month that does require an ice cream machine if you are looking for that scoopable ice cream consistency. If you just want it to be a nice cold treat, then make this and then pop it in the fridge or freezer for a few minutes just to give it a nice cold effect. It is delicious. The color is beautiful, the taste is beautiful, you are beautiful, and it is truly just throwing a bunch of stuff that you probably already have in your blender and then freezing it. Easy. Highly requested avocado ice cream is starting now. I made this into a half recipe because I packed my large blender, so we are using my small magic bullet blender, but it works totally fine. You take a medium-sized avocado, make sure it's nice and ripe, and you cut her into good old chunks and put that into the blender first. Then we're gonna add 1/3 cup of regular granulated sugar. And next, I'm using about 4 ounces of plain Greek yogurt. If you don't have Greek yogurt on hand, but you have sour cream, you can swap that out instead. I just prefer Greek yogurt. Next, we add 2/3 cup of heavy cream and then a little squeeze of lime juice with a pinch of salt to tie everything together nicely. And now we're ready to blend. Make sure your blender has enough room because that heavy cream that we added in there is going to fluff up as we blend our ingredients together, which is going to give us that nice, creamy, smooth consistency with the avocados. Look how good that looks. You can stop right here and just stick it in the fridge or the freezer to get nice and chilled and eat it just like that, or even put it on top of your favorite ice cream scoop as a nice topping. But we're gonna throw it in the ice cream machine. This recipe doesn't take too long to churn, and plus we're doing a half recipe, so it's going to take even less time. So as soon as you start to see it thicken up and coat your ice cream bowl on the inside, you're ready to go. Look how creamy and smooth that is. It is such a pretty green color. I love green. Green's my favorite color. It's so creamy. It's so, like, the texture of this. Get a little hint of avocado in there, but it's not out of place. I was worried that this would taste almost like to a savory effect that I wouldn't really like, but it's just earthy enough, it's just creamy and silky smooth, and it's everything that I think you would think that this would be, times 10 amazingness. This with like a little honey or like some strawberries or something, like a little fruit pop in there. Oof. Let me know what recipe in January was your favorite, if you're keeping up with your health goals, if you want to see something else or just want another recipe idea for something that's a healthier swap than what I usually do. I am here to help, so just send me a DM, make sure you save this video, you comment on it, tag Joe Biden. I am trying to make ice cream for him. Holy cow. I love you, goodbye. One thing I won't miss about this apartment is that pretty much every time I try to record something, the children that gather on my floor play outside in the hallway. And it's terrible.